What's up, nerds? Welcome to GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network. This is your daily rundown of geek news by geeks like you. But fortunately, it's Friday, and Friday we don't talk about a lot of news. It's happy hour, so I'm going to ask everybody in the chat. Please let us know what you're drinking, and we'll tell you what we're drinking, and we'll go over some news stories. I'm your host Chuck, and with me I have punk ass Randy. Say what's up, punk ass Randy.
He just mad because I called him out before before they started
No,
his
they didn't
stream.
ask for all that. They didn't ask for all that. Then that's the backstory. You trying to be
Man,
Dave Filoni? You
I
trying to
got
be
right to
Dave
defend
Filoni over
myself.
here? Give us a backstory now.
I got right to defend myself. He's like, I gotta get my pennies out of a bunch. Like, then you been here for 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Yo, what's up, Geek Beast? Chuck, what are we talking about tonight?
We're talking about your punk ass and how you.
Don't get mad at me. Could you got
No, uh, no, NASA's
got
assigning a director for UFO research is a waste of time. So NASA announced the appointment of a director of UAP research to develop and oversee the agency's work in not only analyzing sightings, but also using machine learning to search for anomalies in the skies. The agency named Mark McNary for the position, who previously served as NASA's liaison to the Department of Defense on issues related to UAPs.
I thought we discovered aliens, so wouldn't it make
Yeah,
sense for us to have the Department of UFOs
it
or
seems
U?
like we already have that, right?
Yeah,
And we have Space Force. What the
yeah,
fuck the point of Space Force? Space Force is supposed to fight aliens. This is like the last starfighter, and
right.
we had these special jets that fly around space to fight aliens that came from millions of light years away.
See, I was thinking like Will Smith's character in Independence 4.
Independence
Like
Day.
that's the training model for it. But
Is that it?
that's the way I mean. But Space Force was just something made up by Trump. I mean, let's be real.
They pump money into it today.
No, they have
Billions of
generals. Yeah,
dollars.
no, it's a branch of the military. It
Yeah.
literally is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Space Force.
Yeah, they have generals and all kinds of shit for it now. So
Yeah, I want to be on part of Space Force.
yeah, so
I may become an officer one day.
but so I don't understand the headline. How is this a waste of time? We got aliens out there. We got Space Force. We got Elon still sending up spacecrafts and things when they don't
Yeah.
crash. So
He just
yeah,
had a new rocket. He just created a new rocket, actually.
yeah. I
It
just
has
got
warp
through.
speed to it.
I don't know. I'm just laughing because I just got through watching Harley Quinn, and so this episode pops into my mind about like a space rocket. How phallic they look.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what Lex Luthor touched. He said, "I bet you look like a phallus, don't you?" He said,
Right.
"There's a specific reason why it looks like a phallus."
So they said I hope that the moon has a great gag reflex.
I haven't gotten there yet. I haven't gotten to
Uh,
that part yet.
oh,
Well, NASA wrapped up a year-long investigation into 100 sightings of unidentified anomalous phenomena, and its independent study team released a 36-page report that was largely inconclusive. So we
inconclusive.
spent
What?
millions of dollars for a 36-page report saying, we don't know.
I
But we
mean,
said there's aliens though, and we killed humans
aliens.
to
Yeah.
protect that information.
Right. Remember they were doing like the Men in Black 4, Yeah, people were dying for that because they
Yeah,
said they saw
that's so
aliens
crazy.
and they killed them.
They killed them. So I was
So maybe this is a part of the whole plan. It's like, make
I'm
it
not
seem
shocked them saying we have aliens. I'm shocked that they admit they killed people who was trying to uncover the fact we had aliens.
hey, and,
They
and
admitted
NASA
it.
was
Like,
going
yeah, we been killing people.
and NASA was going to have the reality show, right? Where they were going to be testing people and people could potentially get harmed and stuff. NASA's out here off the chain, man.
Off the chain. Off
But
the
a lot of
chain.
people don't know. And on a more serious note, like people think we spend a lot of money on NASA
You know,
compared to the overall budget. Not a lot of money is spent on
it's
that.
less than 1%.
It's less than 1%, right? It's
It's less
like
than 1%.
half of a penny out of the budget that you pay out of your check. Is spent on goes towards NASA. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's not.
yeah, but not for Space Force though, baby.
I'm not.
Space
I don't
Force
know
is trying to do warp drive.
the. I man.
They released plans for a warp drive because they said Star Trek, we're gonna make that shit real.
Go to boldly go where no man has gone before to seek out
Yeah,
strange new worlds and new lives. I'm for it.
yeah. Are you gonna go on it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I would love to be on the USS Enterprise. Never get it.
Yeah, from fucking Star Trek the TV series. Are you gonna go on this third world nations enterprise? Are you really gonna do that?
I'm just not going on SpaceX. I'm just not going on Elon's spacecraft. You know,
Elon spacecraft is better than this, the one that we're creating, right? With Space Force.
uh,
You're going to trust a
I'm
division
not.
of
I'm not.
military that was specifically placed by people chosen by Donald Trump.
Yes, I'm going. I would go on Space Force. I'm not going on SpaceX. You wouldn't go on there. You wouldn't go up on the rocket.
Not for Space Force. I would go on SpaceX first.
I'm not going on anything SpaceX. Mm-mm.
I wouldn't
You
go on
still,
anything Space
they can't
Force.
even make cars. You still waiting on the waiting list for your damn car.
Yeah, yeah, but Space Force can't make anything.
Yeah, I believe they would be better than SpaceX.
Space Force uses SpaceX.
Man, no, NASA uses what you. They might. They probably.
Yeah,
Do.
they all do at this
They
point.
probably do. They probably
They
do.
all
But
do.
that's mostly funded by the government, though.
Yeah, like I said,
That's funded by the
you're gonna trust, Donald Trump has the guy that used to fly the planes to Epstein Island running
But
space.
that's a whole moral issue. I don't even
he,
want to
he,
touch that. I don't even want to go there. Yeah, yeah, not even
He,
touching
he
that.
he almost convinced the guy that created Godfathers, the brother created Godfathers, to come organize Space Force. And you think you're gonna go and trust the rocket from a guy that created
But
Godfather?
NASA, man, we got NASA, we got Neil deGrasse Tyson, we got some of the
That's
great.
that's a whole different that's a whole different division.
Mind.
That's a whole different division.
Yeah. So
We're
you don't want to
talking
go. Well, I
we're
don't.
talking about a division where the guy that created Chuck E. Cheese animatronics is
And
the head robot engineer.
what was it? The one company wants to go to Mercury. The submarine company we talked about. They want to go to Mercury.
Ocean Gate. Ocean
Yeah, they
Gate.
want to go to. Was it Mercury?
It was no, it was Venus.
Was it Venus? Okay.
Yeah.
By yeah, okay. Venus by what? 2026, I think is what it
Yeah,
was.
he's gonna send women to Venus. He said because men go to Mars and
Shit.
women go to Venus. He didn't say that, you
Like I
guys.
said when we talked about it before, I just want to go to the sun, son. I want to go to the sun.
The
I want us to.
laps around the sun.
Nah, I want us to land on the sun, son. I don't know what you talking about. I want us to land on the sun. What one
We're
small
out
leap.
of control. This is why we don't need billionaires. This is why we don't need billionaires. There's no need for it anywhere in society that we need men with so much money.
They want to go to
They,
fucking Venus.
they use a video game controller to go down miles into the ocean.
Nah, son. We're going to the sun. We're going to Venus, and then we're going to the sun, son. We're gonna land.
Oh Lord, we get submarines stuck underwater, and they're gonna have a video game controller, a Logitech controller, and said, "Oh, this should work just well." The craziness behind it all.
Hey,
Even James Cameron's not going back in the ocean. He
what,
sat there and had some of the world's greatest scientists build a
what?
submarine for him.
James Cameron knew the guy who did it. He said he knew him,
Yeah,
right?
he said the guy was an idiot.
Yeah, he.
He said the guy was an idiot. He thinks it was a suicide mission.
Well, he and James.
I was hoping that somebody would say, "No, you can't do this," but nobody stopped him.
Well, he and James apparently were competitive
Yeah.
in their exploration. And so James, though, like for the last mission, was like, "Nah, you shouldn't be doing that." He was like, "I'm gonna show you, James. I'm gonna show you, Jim." And it just didn't happen well. So
Mm-hmm.
there were
That worked for him so well, didn't it?
it did not work out well.
It worked well for him. He killed what, 3 other billionaires and the billionaire's son all in one go. He's in the history books for that. That's mass murder.
Lord, he's a serial killer.
Serial killer, kill billionaires. Because first of all, when you found out he went to Home Depot to put parts onto the sub to insulate the sub, that should let you know that's not going to work.
Yeah, that don't even. And I didn't follow the story that closely, but that
Oh
doesn't even make
man,
sense. You
yeah, he
went
went
to
to Home
Home
Depot,
Depot.
dog.
Yeah.
You saw a old school computer monitor, and you saw a controller that he bought from GameStop.
Stop it! You just making up stuff
No,
now.
I'm not at all. Not at all. I wish I would. It was a video game controller from GameStop. It was a Logitech controller he bought from GameStop like the day before.
Man. Oh, shouts out to the Funk and the chat. One of the cool things is about happy hour is the chat can shout out their drinks. And he put, I got some orange high C from Pokemon Happy from my Pokemon Happy Meal. I didn't even know
Pokemon Happy Meal. You bought the Pokemon Happy Meal, the funk. You out here buying Pokemon Happy Meal. Do they have Pikachu burgers?
from where? From
McDonald's. McDonald's
McDonald's?
is they probably run the Pokemon special right now. He
Okay.
said Pokemon Happy Meal probably all sold out. Look, that's how much of a game collector he is. He's like, look, I'm gonna go to get these Pokemon Happy Meal toys so I can have these Pokemon Happy Meal toys.
Yeah, yeah.
I wish I had the Transformer McDonald Transformer robots. I had all of them. But I remember. You don't remember that?
I don't remember
You
those.
know, you don't remember McDonald's Transformers, dog?
Hmm.
How do you not remember the McDonald's
I
Transformers?
remember the McDonald's Transformer.
Man. You didn't have no childhood. That's your problem. You didn't have a childhood.
Yeah,
You
I
don't remember the McDonald's Transformers?
don't.
They were some of my favorite Transformers.
Who did they have?
There's tons of them. I'm gonna give Rodney the thing to post up. It was fucking amazing. The 80s were amazing.
They were. They were like well, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. How good Pizza Hut was. Like y'all don't know, man.
Yeah, McDonald's Transformers, dog.
Okay. I,
It was the shit.
I, I,
Hold on. I'm trying to find an image I can show Rodney.
yeah.
McDonald's had Transformers, dog.
Am I the only one who didn't know this? Anybody in the chat? Did y'all? Are y'all?
Everybody knew this. Everybody knew that. I don't know how you not know it. They were amazing. You did
Okay.
not know they had Transformers? Wow. Call yourself a nerd.
You know, I do not. You just mad because I was getting on you about taking all damn day.
Whatever. I knew there's McDonald's Transformers, baby. You got the Egg McMuffin. You had the nuggets, the Big Mac, the fries, the regular cheeseburger,
Now,
the
maybe.
hot cakes.
Okay, I might remember these.
They were about that life.
I think I remember the fries.
Uh-huh. I think Theo got them for me. No, he didn't get them for me. I think I got them, and I had me and Aaron collecting all of them. Yep.
Theo is his brother.
Yeah, Theo's my brother. He used to
Okay.
work at McDonald's. He was like the McDonald's guy. He used to set us up with all kinds of free stuff.
I mean, having a job at a fast food restaurant was love. You know, I did it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my first job, son.
Yep. Man, I remember those toys.
Okay.
Speaking of things that are interesting, Epic Games taps former MCU character designer as new creative executive. So Epic Games has a new chief creative officer days after the role's previous owner, Donald Mustard, announced his retirement. Epic Games has revealed his replacement, Charlie Wynn, Wynn is a former concept artist and designer who's worked at Riot, Disney, Marvel, and Sony, and more. Charlie, who was responsible for designing and integrating the look and feel of the Marvel's innumerable iconic characters and villains from divergent realms into one cohesive cinematic universe.
Are you familiar with his work?
Charlie Wynn? Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie worked on the Captain America, the First Avenger, Marvel's The Avenger. He also hit my boy Dave up. So Dave's version of Captain America is the first soldier of Captain America,
Mhm.
and Dave's version of the Black Panther is the one they use. And yep, and Dave also did the concept work for a Batman, the definitive Batman, the Dark Knight.
Is this then a win for Epic? Do you
Yeah,
think?
this is a win for them. So in Fortnite, he'll be the character, he'll be the head chief creative officer. So as they get more and more people into their metaverse, they can all look alike. I'm surprised they don't have Marty McFly yet. Like they should have Marty McFly. They should get Michael J. Fox in the futuristic suit with the Nike boots and the hoverboard and put him in fucking Fortnite.
Because we're in Marty's time frame now, aren't we?
Oh, we're
2025.
past it. We're past it.
Past it.
Yep, we're past it. I still don't have my hoverboard. Actually, I do have the hoverboard.
Well, see, I'm
I
surprised.
do have the hoverboard. I have a hoverboard here. I have a black and white one.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I had remembered you had purchased a
I
hoverboard.
probably purchased the hoverboard. Yeah, I gotta put it up on the wall. Maybe I do that this weekend. Put it up on the wall. Have my hoverboard up.
Yeah,
It's a piece of artwork I have. Mm-hmm.
ain't nothing wrong with that. But it'd be dope to have Marty McFly or Biff in Fortnite. That'd be dope.
Uh huh.
Have Biff and Marty fighting. Yeah.
Yep. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. So Megan Fox plays a vampire in Mortal Kombat 1. She's kind of me. Megan Fox appears to be in her gamer girl era, and she's showing no signs of slowing down. The American actress will voice the vampire fighter Nitara in Mortal Kombat 1.
She's replacing her?
No, she's voicing her. She's
Oh,
doing the voice
voicing her.
for her.
Okay.
She's the
Okay.
voice actress for her.
Okay.
I guess that's what you do after Machine Gun Kelly.
Are they not together anymore?
I heard they're not together anymore, so I guess you have to be a video game character.
Uh,
She can't live off that Machine Gun Kelly money no more.
is it a lot of money in Machine Gun Kelly?
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly's big.
Okay. I didn't think he was big anymore.
Yeah, he's big, man. He sells out shows. He
Yeah.
puts on pink pleather suits and goes on stage and rocks out.
Yeah. Not you.
Additional, Additionally, the role matches up with the public persona she's cultivated over the years. Playing a vampire in a gory video game makes sense for an actress who openly partook in a ritual where she drank her partner's blood.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I can imagine her drinking her
Yeah.
partner's
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with this. I think it'd be kind of cool. Good for
Yeah,
Megan.
good for her. I wonder they're gonna show her thumbs though.
Her thumbs.
Yeah, everybody makes fun of her and small. She has smallish thumbnails.
Oh Lord.
People make fun of her for thumbs.
Internet's so crazy.
The internet is wild.
It's so crazy. Like thumbs? I'm like, what's wrong with her thumbs? Oh,
They
she's
don't
got
like her
small
thumbs.
thumbs.
She got small thumbs. She ain't pretty. She got small thumbs. That's what the
Yeah.
internet said.
See, that's what
That's what
happens.
Instagram's done to people.
Nah, there's a bunch of crazy ass people. Like, you take somebody look as good as Megan Fox, be like, she got small thumbs. She ain't fine. You got your goddamn mind. Get your damn mind.
Out your mind. Out your mind.
Smack you to the white meat.
She's gorgeous. She's a
Yeah.
pretty woman.
Who cares about her? That ain't never been a measuring stick for me. Be like, man, you see them
It was
thumbs?
a thing on the internet for a while too. People talking about her thumbs.
Man,
But
you
yeah,
see,
I'm glad she's doing this though.
yeah, you see old girls' thumbs? Dope, ain't they?
Yep.
uh,
It's crazy. People are crazy out here, boy.
uh,
These are men that don't get girls.
right. That's what I'm thinking. It's a bunch of like, yeah.
There's a bunch of men that don't get girls.
Because I know a lot of guys. I ain't never heard of a guy not getting with a girl because he didn't like how her thumbs look. I ain't never heard. I've yet to have that conversation.
Never, never, never.
Never in the history of guydom has you ever heard some guy say something like that. Like, man, you know, she dope, banging body, smart, pretty, but them thumbs, I just can't get over them, son.
It was a thing. It was a thing. It was a thing. Up to some more news. Let me get some more news out here. So the AI generated Drake and the Weeknd song submitted to the Grammys.
They
So
denied it, right?
what's up?
They denied it, I thought, didn't they?
No, they accepted it in.
Oh, I thought they said because it was an original or something.
It says after an AI generated song called "Heart on My Sleeve" mimics Drake and the Weeknd vocal styling, the same song has been submitted to the Grammys. While the song was promptly pulled from streaming services, it apparently completed eligibility to be considered for a Grammy.
Oh, okay. I thought I had read it. It didn't. Okay. So damn, the AI is just literally out here just making up songs.
Yep. For example, in the songwriting category like Song of the Year, majority of the nominated songs would have been written by human creators, not a text-based generated AI like ChatGPT. Since Ghostwriter 977 is a human, they would win the award, not the Weeknd or Drake.
That's crazy. So you can have a song. So
Well,
did they take their voice and do it?
they took their voice and their vocal styling, and they sat
And
there
then
and
they
said,
wrote
"Hey,
the song. So this is where we're
uh-huh,
at now.
uh-huh."
So so Drake and the
If
Weeknd,
it wins Song of the Year,
right,
Weeknd Drake would not get that.
right,
Ghostwriter 977 will get it.
and I'm assuming they're not getting any money either.
No,
That's
no.
crazy.
They took our jobs. They took
See,
our jobs.
this is what Hollywood's trying to do, and this is why we're having the strike.
This is why we're
This is
having a
why we're
strike.
having the strike.
This is.
So if you don't support the strike, this is the type of things that you're going to get. Like,
I mean, half the kids sound like robots anyway.
but
You
man,
know, half of them sound like robots anyway, Randy.
nah, man, I'm not with this at all.
I mean, they all sound like they all use auto tune. They all use pitch correction up to 99.
Yeah,
Nobody uses pitch correction 50. Everybody turns it all the way up because nobody can really sing because they don't have music in fucking schools no more. So kids don't know one note from another.
I'm not with it, son.
That's what's happening out here.
I'm
So,
against it. I really
so
am.
I made an AI. Ghostwriter 977 recently revealed on Twitter that he has created a song with the voices of 21 Savage and Travis Scott, and it sounds scarcely accurate. So he's gonna go for all the Grammys. It's
I'm not.
technically written by a human.
Yeah, no, it was written by a human. I get that, but yeah, man, I'm not with
I'm about to get into this game.
that.
I'm about to bring Ye back. Bring Ye back from the dead with Whitney Houston. Shit.
Nah, that would be dope.
You see, exactly.
A song with
Exactly.
a
Maybe
song
with James Brown coming in on it.
song with Ye, and the hook is sung by Whitney Houston.
Ye and James Brown. Psh,
Yeah, we could finally get like Michael Jackson and Prince a collabo,
yep. That's where all the money's at right now.
but I would never do that. Just out of pure respect for the gods.
Man, fuck that. I'm trying to get this money. Get
Man,
this money, baby. Money.
son. I would never disrespect the gods, son.
Matter of fact, that'd be the name of the group.
What's that?
The Gods.
Well,
Prince and the King
that,
come together as the Gods.
that's true. That's true. There's no disputing.
I have AI Prince play all the instruments and have Michael Jackson sing.
No, no,
Yep. 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 We're gonna make it a song about Madonna.
never,
It'd
never.
be, it'd be a song about fighting for Madonna, the material girl.
I would never diminish it.
Then I may have Drake on it to do a rap verse. I think this will work. You don't think it'll work?
No. Well, I'm not saying it won't work.
People will buy into that.
No,
Maybe some sexy red on top of it.
Lord. I would never put Sexy Red on a track with Prince and Michael Jackson.
It's gonna come. It's going to
I ain't
happen.
saying it ain't. I just don't support it. I feel like that's
Ha-
sacrilegious.
have you heard the Michael Jackson AI version of Pound Town?
No.
They have it. It's out there. You can go get it. It's on YouTube.
Ugh. I just I will not. I will
Michael Jackson does Pound Town. That's
nope.
just a very
I will not.
uh-huh. You should hear Michael say, you know,
Nope.
Woody Ho Brown.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
This is where we are. This is where we are.
Nope. I'm fighting
No
somebody.
respect for the dead whatsoever.
No respect for greatness.
No,
Greatness.
they let greatness live, man. They let
Man.
greatness live.
Uh,
Uh, Mobile developers are boycotting Unity ads and pricing change protests. So Unity has changed their pricing structure. So they were like, you know, we're not making no money over here. So we're going to start making money. And Unity, the company behind the cross-platform game engine of the same name, announced a new pay structure earlier this week, tying a new runtime fee for game installs. So every time you install the game, money comes out the top of the install and goes to Unity. So the developer has to pay Unity every time somebody installs a game. That means when you put the game on your hard drive and you take it off and put it back on, that's two charges.
oh.
Yeah, it's not one time charge.
Oh.
So game consoles don't have a lot of memory.
Mm-hmm.
So your smaller games, which are Unity games, usually has a lot of small games. People offload them. Like I'm not playing this game right now. I'm going to offload it so I can get this other game. And Unity's saying every time they reinstall it, we're going to charge you.
That's not cool. I would be mad about that as well.
I'd be mad about that too. Yeah. So 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 a lot of developers are like, "What?" I hear developers saying, "Oh, I spent 10 years in Unity and now all the tools we made and stuff we basically got to throw away because the runtime charge is so high and every time a player uninstalls and reinstalls the game or puts it onto multiple devices, they're charging us for each time they do that."
Yeah, and I would, as a developer, as anybody, I'd be pissed.
Be mad. Be
Yeah.
mad. So the person can buy the game one time, anywhere from 199 from 99 cent or free up to like 50 $60.
Uh-huh.
And every time they uninstall and install it, Unity charges the developer.
Oh.
So for example, you got it on your phone. That's one
Mhm.
install. You put it on your iPad. That's another install. So you bought it for your Nintendo Switch. That's another install. You bought it for your PlayStation. That's another install.
So the user has to pay for that?
No, no, the developer has to pay for that.
Ugh.
They pushed it back onto the developer.
So that's really
This
biting
is
into
after
the
they said,
farmer.
"Hey, you can use our engine for free." And when you spend so much money, when you make so much money back, that's when we start charging you on the back end.
Oh. Mm.
Now they're like, no, every time somebody installs, now we got an installation fee.
Yeah, if I were the developers, I'd be boycotting too.
Yep.
Because at that point, I'm just losing money.
Yeah. Like the fun comes in and says free to play games with lots of virality, but little monetization can actually go bankrupt, can
Right.
bankrupt the developer.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yep. So people are abandoning Unity. They're like, that's why you should never lock yourself into a game engine.
I see. Yeah, that's not cool at all, man. I'm not with that.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Unity, get your shit together.
we'll see if they get their shit together.
Okay.
Uh, what game developers have said, here's a good statement. But the pushback against Unity overshadows that for now. We strongly oppose this move, which disregards the unique challenges and complexity of our industry. The studio's representative wrote, to put it in relatable terms, what if automakers suddenly decided to charge us for every mile driven on the car that you
Right.
bought a year ago? The
Right.
impact on the consumer and the industry at large would be seismic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're going to have to fix that.
maybe not.
We'll see.
Maybe they live with it and they're like, this is what we're gonna go with.
They're gonna fix
We're
it.
not like we're not like Unreal. We ain't got a sugar daddy in the back pocket.
I think in a couple of months we're going to be talking about them reversing their pricing strategy.
I think so. I hope so. I hope so because this is unfair to a lot of young developers,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you targeted young developers. Young, so that's even worse because they don't have any finances.
Right.
They're making these games. A lot of them are making these games while they're in school or while they work at another studio or something like that. And those that can stand up on their own, they're finally doing it.
Yeah. So
But
Rodney said, isn't the CEO of Unity the same guy from EA who pushed all sorts of crazy monetizations too?
yes, yes, yes.
Like $1 to reload ammunition in a battlefield. Oh wow. Yeah, that's just greed. Ugh, that's
It is. It
Gordon
is.
Gekko greed. Yeah,
They say that Unity's not making any money, but I find it hard to believe. They bought Weta. Y'all bought Weta. Not many people can buy Peter Jackson's visual effects company that
they
did
made,
the
they
hot.
bought it for what, a couple $100 million too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember when that deal went through. Yeah,
Yes. And y'all didn't turn that game into a virtual production engine. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
yeah. Y'all can't make us pay for your poor business decisions.
Poor business decisions, Randy. Poor business decisions.
Oh yeah, that's why
Uh,
the developers are striking,
uh-huh,
and I
uh-huh.
support them.
Yeah, they're gonna back out away from the engine. And Unreal's like, hey, y'all can come to us. You know? Once Unreal takes in, I think is it a C sharp code. Once they don't figure out how to develop C sharp code, Unity's gonna be dead if they don't reverse this.
They're gonna start taking Unity players to learn how to do the coding.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna do. I mean,
Engineers. I meant
engineer,
Unity
yeah,
engineers.
because right now, that one is C sharp and the other one's C plus plus.
Hmm.
And so once if Unreal decides they're going to intake C sharp code and translate it for them with some machine learning, it's going to be over.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, yo, take your Unity game, pull it into Unreal, and you can use it all through us.
Hmm.
And it's going to be ugly. It's going to be a bloodbath out here.
Hmm.
Speaking of bloodbath, MGM cybersecurity issue shuts down slot machines, ATMs, rooms in the casinos. They shut down all kinds of stuff.
This is crazy.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
a big chain like MGM going through this type of cyber attack, and it seems like it's no end in sight.
Nope. The issue isn't limited to MGM's Las Vegas locations. It's NBC 10 News in Philadelphia reports that MGM's Borgata Hotel in Atlantic City attacked, MGM Grand Detroit casinos attacked, Play Michigan's attacked. Like they have it. And they said this is just the start.
Mm,
They like hand over these billions of dollars. You holding y'all ransom.
damn.
I was like, wow. What do they do? What can you do? What
Yeah,
can you do? Like every casino line right now should be shook on that strip.
I feel like every company should be shook, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Because
yeah,
if anybody has strong cybersecurity, it's casinos.
yeah. So it makes you think like any sort of retail business. Like, what's
Did
gonna
you
happen if that hits Walmart? Target. It ain't
did
gonna
you
hit.
hear how they did it?
No, how did they do it?
They researched the company's people on LinkedIn. They found an employee. They called the help desk and said, "Hey, I forgot my password. Can you reset it?"
Damn.
And all they did. It wasn't like some massive brute force hack. Nothing. It was
It's a
straight
human
up.
hack. A
It
human
was a
hack.
human. Yeah,
Social hacking. They
social hacking.
social hacked
They
it.
saw somebody. They found that dude's LinkedIn. Saw that he worked there. They called the help desk and said, "Hey, I need to reset my password." and then boom.
Damn.
They got into it. Damn. You know how deep that is?
I mean, it's true. Social hacking. I
Social
mean,
hackers, number
is
one
Oh,
is
first
social
hack.
hacking
good.
is a social hacking is deep. Like I've seen
It's
some
the
people do
easiest
it,
way too,
It
right?
is.
and it's
It's the easiest way.
My
yeah,
uncle, who is tech savvy, I got to jump on him all the time because he's like, I get this email saying such and such got hacked by me. I said, Uncle Charles, those emails are not real.
yeah,
It's social hacking, but he don't want to listen to me. He want to be stubborn. I know what this is. No, you do not. It's
yeah.
not real. They print on your old 80-something-year-old ass.
Oh, they do. I used to work in fraud.
You know, they call me every day thinking I'm him, asking to buy his property.
Yeah. And a common scheme is that they take like older people and they'll tell us some stuff like your grandson is locked in jail in Mexico and you got to send him some money real quick, or
Yep.
we've got to get into your account real quick. And I know this woman, she's thought of it. She was literally on her way to the bank to deposit like $2,000 to have it wired to some place to get her grandson out of jail. The only reason she did it because on her way to the bank, her grandson called her.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear about them stories all the time. I used to work in fraud, and that's how they kind of do it. Like, hey, or they'll call and just ask for information, like kind of
Mhm.
what Rodney was saying. Like, oh yeah, your password got upset, and they will pretend to be the people that are
Resetting
committing
your
like the
password.
fraud.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we saw some people, and we noticed that your account your account was hacked. We want to reset your password. Can we log on to your computer? Send them a link. They click on it. Yeah, yeah. It's all those things. That's sad. Well,
Is that
yeah, but like if they can do it at MGM, they can do it like at Chase, Bank of America, Wachovia. Like they can do it at
anywhere?
large retailers, Walmart. Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's just that easy. It's that easy to look up somebody's LinkedIn profile.
Yep.
Jeez.
And we talked about, like, I talked to you about it. Like, my master class got hacked. I was,
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh, okay, my master class is hacked. Let me go in here and change everything."
yeah, yeah, man. This is the world we live in. It's gonna, I guess, compel us to move to whatchamacallit, to Bitcoin.
No, this is why everybody's scared of digital currency because what's happening in Vegas. I think all the currency in Vegas is digital. When you take your real money, they give you a credit card now.
Mm,
So yeah, they have people locked out of hotels, people sleeping in the hallways on the floors and stuff.
yeah, man.
And it's
Yeah,
bad enough they got casinos falling out of business, like Rio. Rio's falling out of business. Rio used to be that hotel.
yeah. And I mean, MGM is huge. It's a huge chain.
They're the largest casino line in Vegas. They own what? I think 6 or 7 estates there. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I said, this wasn't just confined to Vegas. They had
Uh-uh.
other states as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Detroit
Mm-hmm.
Casino, Michigan. Yes. Jeez.
Yep. No, they're claiming people's credit cards right now because people put their credit cards down at the
All
hotel.
right. Yeah, once you got that information, you got everything.
Got everything.
You
Got
got social
everything.
security numbers, credit cards, you know,
Mm-hmm.
birth dates. You can create all kind of profiles.
All the big winners.
Yeah. All those things. Yeah. This is a problem. Companies right now got to be scared.
They should be scared. They
Mhm.
should be very, very scared.
Mhm.
I don't know what they're gonna do. They have to figure that out. They
Yeah.
have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Some other news. Let me scroll down a little bit. Wow, PR firm has been paying Rotten Tomato critics for positive reviews.
we knew that,
know that.
right?
We know there's
Yeah, we know
payola.
that. Yeah.
We know there's payola in all these
Right. Yeah. I
industries.
mean, that's not
That's nothing new.
right.
You
Yeah.
know, it looks like
Right.
a PR firm has manipulated movie scores. Of course.
Of course. Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean,
it's like the record industry, like NBA YoungBoy has been streamed over 1 billion times, but only sold like 300 tickets.
yeah. But I
Yeah,
mean,
we know
payola
this
been
stuff is
happening
gonna
since
pay
it's been
since the
happening
very beginning.
since any industry, you know.
For y'all didn't know what payola is where you pay somebody that is like a taste master money to play something or report on it positively.
Yeah. So what was it Kevin Lyle said when Rockefeller was first trying to get started, they came to the radio station with like $50,000 in a brown paper bag and tried to give it to to the DJs.
How to get to the DJs.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. And if you go to one of these sites, you know, right? You like, how did that get such a high score? Of course somebody was paying for it. Yeah,
Somebody paid for it.
yeah,
I
you
mean,
take it with a grain of salt.
I'm
And it's
pretty sure
probably
you're paying for IGN, you buy ads.
right.
We're gonna buy your ads out.
And that's probably how, because payola technically is illegal. It is
It is.
illegal. But the way they probably do it is like, we buy some ads, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Or you get kickbacks and things like that from the
Yep.
DJs. You don't have to pay for concerts and restaurants. It's all sorts of ways you can
Yep.
get around doing it. So yeah,
Is except for award ceremonies for your consideration. As long as you say for your consideration, you can give people whatever they want.
well, the Golden Globes, and I've even heard the Oscars, they're all up for sale.
They're all up. They are up for sale.
You know,
I mean, I get DVDs and little knickknack gifts sent to me, and it's like I'm not even the high voter.
yeah. So like, studios have campaigns for Oscars
Mm-hmm.
leading up to that whole season. Like I think I read in this book, and it said that it might have been DreamWorks. Like they hired Bill Clinton's ex campaign manager or something,
Yep.
like to run a campaign.
Miramax did that.
Miramax, that's what it was. Yeah,
Miramax did
Miramax.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like notorious, and they're notorious to pay. And like the Hollywood Foreign Press is always up for sale. They do the Golden Globe, so like, yeah, they pay
Yeah.
them.
All for sale. Yeah. Yeah. You pay for votes left and right. People pass
Absolutely.
votes. They do it in the Grammys, all the awards. None of the award shows are really based on merit. They're based on who gives the best gifts.
Yeah. And that was kind of, I mean, you got to take everything, you know, that Kanye says with a grain of salt. He was like, y'all invited me here, got me all dressed up to sell me, to promote me for ads, and then not have me win.
Yep. Yep. He's right about that.
He's right. He was like, yeah.
That's why Beyonce doesn't show up unless she's winning, and Ye doesn't show up unless he's winning.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like, yeah, it's like, because
you
you
can let
know,
me know ahead of time if I'm won or not.
right? Because you all, the only reason you invited me was to sell it for ads, and then
Yep.
I don't get any pay, and I'm here at this award show where I could be someplace else making money.
Making money.
Instead, I'm here, you know, for you to sell me ads, and then y'all gonna tell me I'm not gonna win.
Yep. I can't be mad at him for that. I
I can't
understand.
either. I know I'm not out here endorsing Kanye, but you know,
I
yeah.
can't. He's honest about it. It's like people want to do like he talked about. I remember this when it was Complex. He told them, "Hey, y'all want to do a spread on me? I'm the editor in chief of that issue. Everything in the issue comes through me. I'm the thing that's selling this issue for you. If you don't have me on the cover, this issue won't sell."
Yeah,
So he's like, "I'm the editor in chief.
yeah,
So everything in this issue, I determine what it goes in here. I can't be associated with no bullshit."
Yeah, so you know that's why this story is not. It's not surprising.
It's
that
not
people
surprising
are
at all.
playing, you know, Rotten Tomatoes, and like you said, they probably play IGN and all of these sort of review recommendation sites and things like that. So yeah,
Yeah, Variety, all of them.
not a big deal.
Variety likes to say they're diplomatic, they're not involved. But you open up a Variety magazine every week, it's filled with ads.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, well that's that's how they make their money, but yeah, but they're all paid, right? You're all paid, so
Yeah,
and that's just
Payola,
what it is.
baby.
Yeah, so you know,
Payola runs it.
you know, I'm not mad. I'm not shocked. Like, oh my God, the integrity of Rotten Tomatoes has been compromised.
Yeah. Never think that. Never think that. You know, I'm pretty sure Disney's putting a lot of payola in Rotten Tomatoes right now for Ahsoka.
I- Lord, save it for binge worthy. Save it for binge worthy.
I
But
am. I'm gonna
they
save it. I'm
probably
gonna
do that
save.
for a lot of their properties.
They do, but they're finding a whole lot in for Ahsoka right now. How you gonna reproduce a scene and don't look like the scene?
Oh Lord, so we gotta go. So this is where we're going.
We're not going there tonight. We're not going there
All
tonight.
right.
You know, reproduce a scene that doesn't look like the scene. Like what? What? This doesn't look like the scene. Don't even look like her.
You're saying no, but it sounds like this is where we're
Uh,
going.
uh, I'm hurt, Randy. I'm hurt. I'm so hurt right
Let's
now.
go on to the next story.
Oh,
We're
here go the
tired of
next
talking about
story. Sony launches foster care program for Asian Aibo robot dogs. Sony is launching a new sustainable program to ensure that even robot dogs are for life and not just for Christmas. 5 years after releasing the ERS 1000 Aibo, a reboot of its popular line of autonomous entertainment robot dogs from the late 90s, Sony Japan is now launching an Aibo foster parent program to help ERS 1000 owners who have canceled their Ibo cloud plan to donate the gadget to a worthy cause.
I don't.
So,
I don't
you,
know this.
so it's a robot, the Ibo robot. It's a dog. So
Mhm.
Sony created a robot dog that behaves like a real dog. It don't look like a real dog. It looks like a robot dog, but it behaves like a real dog. You give it commands and stuff, and you may run your house because a lot of people don't have time to take care of a real dog. So they have a robot dog.
They can put this dog up for foster care now.
Yeah, because you don't want to pay for the cloud service. Instead of people buying new dogs, they can buy the used dog and they can buy the cloud service for them.
I don't have anything to say.
You know, you want a robot dog. If you ever want a dog, you know, your daughter wants a dog, you can give her an Ibo.
Okay.
You know, you've never seen the Ibo. The Ibos are cute.
I don't disagree with you.
You know, it ain't Axel or nothing, but it's cute. You know, you
Shots
can have
out.
the Ibo walk around and it shakes hands and shit.
Noel might like something like that.
Yeah, you can go buy one for her. Now you can buy it for her cheap.
Since she's allergic to dogs now, which I don't necessarily believe, but she might like something like that.
You sound like an old person.
Well, she's been around dogs and cats. The allergy.
Ibo video. You know,
Huh?
look, there's the Ibo video. I put in the link. I linked you to the Ibo video.
Okay.
You know, for those in the chat.
Okay.
You know, you can get your an Ibo dog, man.
I got you. I don't want one.
Ibo, you know. Ronnie can scroll down to the video. They have the video on the page, you know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Should little Ibo walking around. Get your Ibo. They're expensive as hell.
Yeah, I bet they are.
They're not cheap dogs.
I bet that they
They're
are.
not for the faint of heart. You know,
They're
robot
cute.
dog.
They're cute.
Yeah. So it's a robot dog. And so people that bought it, they bought the cloud service for it. They realize it's very expensive to keep a robot dog. So they're canceling it. And they're like, hey, you can create a foster care program.
Okay. I
So
have
you
no.
can get your niece a dog. I can get my niece a dog. She would like it,
She would. She would. She would love it.
you know?
She she would love it. She would love it.
Call it purple.
I don't know if we're gonna call it that, but
Purple, yeah. You know, violet, purple.
Oh, okay. I,
Oh man, I had to explain everything to you.
hey, whatever.
Maybe, you know, it'd be interesting. Be something
Yeah,
for her.
they're
That's a good
cute.
that's a good story to end on, actually.
They're cute. I like them.
You gonna get you one?
I didn't
You
say
rich?
that. I didn't say
You
that.
rich? Get you one.
My employers at the Geekish Network need to give me a bigger bonus.
Okay.
I got to negotiate a better deal with my employers, with my partners and employers at the Geekish Network.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh. Let's give some other good news update. One more
Okay.
story. Gen Con Magic the Gathering card thieves charged with felony theft. So the two men who allegedly stole $300,000 worth of Magic the Gathering cards from an Illinois retailer setting up at tabletop convention Gen Con.
Yeah, we talked about this when it first happened. So they've apprehended the people
They
who.
apprehended them. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, how do you get rid of $300,000 worth of cards?
Because we talked about, it was like this had to be an inside job. Like, how did they know where to go, pick up all those things?
So Thomas Dunbar and Andrew Guillaume, who created a game called Castle Assault, have been charged with the felony theft for their parent parts in the alleged theft of the Magic the Gathering cards from retail and tournament organizer Pastime Comics and Games. So they were there at doing their thing for their game, saw these cards and decided to take them. They did it. Damn, their one retailer stole from another retailer.
That's stupid.
That is stupid.
They deserve to get caught.
Pastime Comics and Games. Should Dunbar and Guam be found guilty, they face 1 to 6 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Stupid.
What would make them want to steal these cards? They didn't think there's cameras on the floor.
Right. Right. And all these people, cameras, and how you going, and if they're reported miss, just stupid.
The pair were able to be connected to Gen Con because they both originally registered badges in their names. The affidavit says the names were changed to Scott Fisher and Assure Lockhart sometime between August 1st and August 5th. So they knew they were going to go in there stealing.
Yeah. But see, I remember when we talked about this and we were like, this is inside. Somebody on the
Somebody play inside baseball.
Yes, yeah, right. And we were right.
They were going to the con to steal. They're like, hey, we can put our real names down. We're going to change our real names, go to the con and start stealing stuff. And promote our game at the same time.
Yeah, we were there as vendors, promote our games, and we could steal. Yes, yeah.
Oh man, they deserve all of this.
Give them all 6 years.
All 6 years.
All 6 years.
All 6 years.
And a $10,000 fine too.
Right?
Yep. So I support that.
Me too. I'm in support of it too. With that being said, we're gonna conclude our show for today, Randy. Anything you want to share with people?
Wednesday. Tune in after Geek Beast. Tune in to Binge Worthy. We are going to be reviewing season 4 of Harley Quinn. Something you won't want to miss the conversation for that one. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I just started, so I'm excited.
Okay.
To get through Harley Quinn.
I'm done. So.
Thank you for supporting the Geekish Network, everybody. Thank you to Funk for curating our stories. Thank you to all our guests that always come in on our chats. If you don't know, the Geekish Network is a Black Indigenous People of Color network, and we focus on all geek content every time, all day, every day. And you should tune in. We have shows like Pod Squadron, shows like this show, Geek Beast, where we actually go hardcore into the news, and we have shows like Binge Worthy.
Pod Squadron.
I did say Pod Squadron.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't forget them. And Pod Squadron's on the run right now because they're actually reviewing episode by episode of Ahsoka. So if you ever watch Ahsoka and you have something you want to think about and talk about and vent about, you can come to Pod Squadron. I heard there's a lot of venting on Ahsoka right now.
You're so messy. You're so messy.
Messy. You know how I feel about Ahsoka. I was gonna name my daughter Ahsoka. Like 10 years ago. When I was married, my wife was like, we had the little girl, what are you gonna name her? I was like, Ahsoka. And she was okay with it. She's like, that's cute. You can name her Ahsoka. She was cool with it.
Oh God.
And she watched a couple episodes of Clone Wars with me with Ahsoka. And she's like, I like her. I was like, I know, she's the greatest character ever. We're
Save
gonna
it for
let
the
it go. We're
show.
gonna let it
Save
go.
it for the show.
We're gonna let it go. We're gonna like I haven't watched. I watched the first episode only, so I don't.
Save it.
You guys, I don't know much about it, but every now and then in my feed, I happen to see one sucker commenter here or there, and I happen to read it, and I'm like, oh, why? But I
Save
hear it has a lot of good fan service in it. Heard the show is excellent in fan service,
Save it for the
especially
show.
episode
Save
4.
it for binge worthy.
We're gonna say we're talking about Harley Quinn right now, and that show does no wrong for me. Oh, wrong.
Or it does a lot of wrong. People will have to tune in on Wednesday
Yeah.
to find out.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Shout out to Rodney for being a great technical producer and technical director, always holding us down and always, making us look good, popping up the articles and stuff. And that concludes the show for today. Thank you for tuning in for Geek Beast Happy Hour. I was drinking some water / orange juice because I have COVID right now and I'm recovering.
Hope you're feeling better, fam.
I am. I hope you're feeling better too.
I don't have COVID, but I had
You
a
got
cold.
school disease. That's
Yeah.
probably worse. You
Ugh,
got rat disease.
damn
Children don't like
kids.
rats. That's
Damn
right.
kids.
That's right. You got something from the kids.
Ugh.
With that being said, everybody have a good night.
Talk to y'all later. Peace.
Peace.